So the phrase that struck me in that verse in Numbers, you can, if you ask the question, how do you know what somebody thinks about you? You would look at their face to find out what they think. Now, they might tell you something, but actually, if their face is telling you something different from their words, it's their face that's going to give you the real clue as to what they really think. And this blessing is the Lord saying, the Lord turn his face towards you. So he's not looking away. He's not disinterested. He's not hostile. He's looking towards you. And then the rest of the blessing is obviously very, very positive, but he's turning his face towards us. And that made me think of a verse in 2 Corinthians. It's 2 Corinthians 4, verse 6. And Paul writes this: "The God who said, 'Let light shine out of darkness,' made his light shine in our hearts to give us the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Christ." So there's a whole sermon that could be preached on all of that, obviously. But the notion of God turning his face towards us, as in the number of verses, and actually we have the light of the knowledge of the glory of God, and that's revealed to us because it's displayed in the face of Christ. And I often find that's a very helpful kind of prompt for meditation, thinking about the face of Christ, his expression in various settings, and what we see of God in that. And the notion that God turns his face towards us and reveals his glory as we see his face is a very, I find that a very striking and moving concept. Because you want someone to pay attention to you, and for that to happen, they need to turn their face towards you and smile. And actually, when God turns his face towards us, we see his glory. And following from what Stuart said yesterday, the Lord who is doing the blessing here and the Lord who is turning his face towards us is the Lord of all creation. And that's actually alluded to in the Corinthians passage. God said, "Let light shine out of darkness." That's kind of echoes of "let there be light." And his glory is there, and his glory is revealed in Christ as well.